Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy.
Do it.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Fullbuddy Cast Presents Fullbuddy Fantasy Football. We got the Garage Night Bros, Craig and Corey Bentley. Do we do an intro on these?
No.
Okay.
But you just did. Hello.
Hello. I'm here. All right. So in this quick podcast, what we talk about are the week 13 stardoms, sit-ems. You guys might be getting close to those playoffs. May even be starting playoffs in a few leagues. Who are you going to start? Who are you going to sit? Who are you going to grab on the waiver wire? And it's getting murky. I'll tell you that right now. It is murky, herky-jerky out there in fantasy football land. I got to tell you this right now. I don't know who to sit and who to start on any team except for I got one team that can't stop, won't stop, getting jiggy with it. How about you? What do you got going?
I never know on any team, so what's the difference?
All right, so stardom. Who's our starting person? Who's going to start?
So I got two running backs to start for you. Myles Gaskin, Miami. He's going to have a big week against the Giants.
Okay.
And I would also start Damian Harris for New England. He's going to have a big week against Buffalo.
Really? Is it because you're playing? Wait, why?
Are you just picking people off your team?
No, I think that's the way it works.
Okay.
I'm going to go Elijah Mitchell against Seattle because Seattle's look terrible.
Giving it up. 32, yeah, they're the worst.
Then I'm going to go waiver wire / stardom Jamal Williams from Detroit.
Really?
I know he's playing Minnesota, but he's getting number one touch.
Dude, I'm
Swift
telling
is
you.
out for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, Swift is out, but I feel like Williams is going to be like the guy that you're like, oh, sweet, RB1, and he's going to get like 4 points.
I hope he does because I'm starting Minnesota's defense too. But
Oh, okay.
I think if you're looking deep in the waiver wire right now and you need somebody, it's a running back one.
Yeah, bad. All right, so for me, I am liking Hunter Renfrow. I feel like Hunter Renfrow is starting to become the man, he's the 25th ranked wide receiver. He's catching fire lately. He's good for double digits. If you want double digits and you got people on a bye week, go for Hunter Renfrow. My other one is Pat Freiermuth against Baltimore. What a he is! I know I'm stealing somebody's from a few weeks ago, but this guy is looking great. He reminds me of the old Jesse James.
We call him French fries.
Oh, do you?
You can't pronounce the last name
Can't
very
say
well.
it.
Just call him French fries.
Can't say it. All right, who are you sitting?
So I'll go ahead and sit two tight ends this week. I'm going to sit Hunter Henry Monday night against Buffalo. And then I'm going to sit ex-New England Patriot tight end Rob Gronkowski.
Are they playing you?
I would also bench Rob Gronkowski, and then I'd probably bench Miles Sanders.
He's the worst. You guys are not giving real things.
How are those not real?
That's not real. Get out of here with your bull crap. I am going to bench a hot defense, a super hot defense lately. Denver Broncos, benching them. I know that they're playing the Chiefs this week. That will be rough against them. But I also, if I was a gambling man, I like Deontay Johnson. He's been doing very well lately. But I have a weird, scary feeling that he is going to get kind of shut down by the Baltimore D.
You got the scary skellies?
There were no scary
No,
skellies.
you got that feeling, though.
Yeah, I had the scary skellies on that one. I like Deontay Johnson. He's on my team. I love him. Cordell Patterson, I'm a little bit nervous as well, playing against the Buck defense.
What about DK? All those targets he didn't get. He either comes back as a monster game or he just is he's just in the doghouse.
Dude, I mean, I'm so pissed off at Pete Carroll.
Do you actually blame Pete Carroll?
Yes, 100%, because Pete Carroll, he just doesn't change. He like, you can see Bill Belichick kind of stick to his core values, but he adjusts with what he has. Where you've got Pete, who's just like, all right, guys, yeah, let's run. Oh, run's not working. Let's run some more. Deep ball, throw a deep ball. His first down is always a run. Like 10 plays, one of them will be a pass. It'll probably be the opening drive. You'll get a pass on first down. And then every other drive, it's a run on a first down. He just sucks.
You just reminded me of my new waiver pickup. Adrian Peterson,
Seattle
AP. Seahawks.
AP. Oh yeah, we have to do waiver wires. Sorry, I got. Hey, if he's out there, I'm going to start with me. Michael Gallup. I know he's already played this week, but grab him for next week. Some of you people right now need to start thinking ahead. That might be going in the playoffs.
Look at some of your defensive matchups. Get your defense.
That's what I see. I've already grabbed my defense for next week. Guess who I grabbed? The Broncos, because the Broncos are going to play your stupid Detroit Lions, and they're gonna shut down Jamal Williams.
Detroit has to win eventually. They're gonna blow somebody out. They're gonna be like 40-0. You're gonna be like, whoa! Did that happen? I actually saw somewhere that they laid out how the Lions make the playoffs if they went out. It was like this whole thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that too. This is like, it was like the magic way, the miracle way of making it.
Let's just hope for that. That would be awesome. What an amazing story that would be. Let's just root for that. Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Yours was AP?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'm going to go.
Jonathan Taylor's the greatest player ever. How about that?
I'm gonna go because somebody got hurt again. Chuba Hubbard.
Stupid McCaffrey.
Definitely would play him.
It's Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba. Craig's got a Chuba for him over there.
It's Chuba Hubbard. Yeah. That's a good waiver wire pickup.
The new Mike
You
Davis.
probably picked him up last week when Christian McCaffrey was injured. But that's good. I like it. Go with that. Do that thing. All right. Final thing, picking the games. Who we picking in Survivor? If you've made it this far.
The Colts.
And who did the Colts play?
Houston.
Okay. I am going every single favored. I'm going, Colts. But I have a weird feeling David Johnson's going to have the best game of his entire life.
That's not realistic.
At all.
Well, they're down by like 20. He's going to not run anyway.
I'm picking right now everyone who's favored. There are no upsets that I'm picking at all.
You should have picked the Lions.
Why? They're playing the Colts.
No, they're not. They're playing Houston.
Oh, that's right. They're playing the Vikings. No.
It's the Houston Lions. They combine their two teams to try to win.
Might as well. Yeah, everyone who's favored I went with. I was like, I'm not even going to try and...
Hey, Houston's beat the number 2 seed in the NFC or AFC.
Oh,
Yeah, they have.
I am picking the Bills over the Patriots, though.
Is that the Patriots picked to win that and in Buffalo?
I don't know, but I'm talking about...
You said upset, though.
I'm sorry. I meant record.
Oh, okay.
Whoever got the better record, I took. I'm doing that. I don't care who's away, who's home. I'm at this point where I guess I've got bad math going. So I was thinking to myself, I gotta keep a lead now. I can't go getting crazy with it.
So
but
what do
you've ruined it for me by telling me that the math is off.
What do you think? Matthew Stafford pick 6 this week? Yes or no?
Oh my God, he's killing me,
dude. Did you what?
3 in a row.
Wait,
3 weeks in a row.
Do you have him?
Yes, in 2 leagues.
Oh,
in 1 league, I'm still in first place somehow with him.
Yeah, that is bad
because he threw a pick 6, but he still scored like 25 points anyway.
Yeah. Would you be roll with who's Wentz? You got Wentz. Why don't you have Wentz? Who's got Wentz?
Sean.
Who's got Burrow?
Jared. And he is traded for Rodgers.
Ooh, you should. Oh, is your trade deadline over?
Yeah. Last night at 6.
Oh, was there any sneaky ones coming in?
Jared was
Rodgers traded for a 4th round pick.
Really?
Right at the end. Right, like 5 minutes. They texted me before the deadline hammer. Bah.
Wow.
Yep.
You keep your wait. Do you have to stay up late that night?
No, it's 6 p.m.
Oh.
I make sure I'm not new.
All right, hey guys, as you move into your 40s and 50s, deadline's 3 p.m. We're gonna move it up a little bit.
Yeah.
3 p.m. Eastern.
And if you guys forget that, that's on you. There's only been one time somebody didn't meet the deadline.
Shut up.
Really? And that was Craig.
Yeah, I would have won the whole league. Ruined my whole thing.
He's trying to trade for Shuba Hubbard.
It was, it's one. I watched someone broke down like this one play is how they lost the game, and because they lost the game, they spiraled out of control. Because they spiraled out of control, they got this player and this, and everything's connected in the NFL. So, if you would have won, what would that have done to your draft the next year?
Well, I would have won the league.
That's what I'm saying. But then how would that have affected your
I
draft?
would have been 10th. I would have drafted last.
Probably would have drafted amazing and won again because I'm Craig.
I never said that.
No. That's what
Hey,
you thought.
just because it hasn't taken me 20 years to win a second one.
Oh.
It hasn't been 20 years yet. So, joke doesn't work.
Sorry, 15. My bad.
16, actually.
So good.
Couldn't even get that part right. And it's been longer than that.
All right, I don't have any scary skellies, but I am going to rapid fire you guys just a little bit.
I blame Alshon Jeffrey.
Okay. Real quick, since regular season is finishing up, biggest bust,
Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, easily Christian McCaffrey.
lowest you're like, come on, dude. Like seriously, like you're not a biggest bust that
Allen
wasn't
Robinson.
injured. That wasn't injured.
Well,
Robinson
wasn't.
injured.
He was kind of injured, but he was a horrible even when he wasn't.
Yeah.
Robinson's been really bad.
I mean, honestly, most of the running backs that were taken high haven't performed
Like
like
Zeke.
you would. Like any of them haven't, except for obviously.
Mike Davis,
Well, Mike Davis wasn't in the first. I'm talking first round.
Miles Gaskin, Miles Sanders.
Sanders hasn't performed. But I'm
Yeah.
talking like first round, maybe second round running backs. None of them, because of either injury or they just have not performed to where they were drafted.
Probably
None
the,
of them.
the best one coming out has been Mixon.
Yeah.
From where he probably would have got drafted,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mixon. Pollard's looking good. I was like, is Pollard going to be the next back for?
If they're smart, they can
featured
get rid
back?
of Zeke's contract.
Dude, he's quick. See that guy trying to take the angle on him?
No.
Like, hey, all right.
Just wait for him. Yeah.
That's me every time I've ever played flag football. And I am not the guy getting the touchdown. I'm not Pollard on that one. I'll tell you that. Surprise tight end.
French fries.
Yeah, probably as a rookie.
Yeah. I was pretty surprised by old Dawson Schultz. Or Dalton
Dawson
Schultz.
Knox has been there
Knox
too.
for Buffalo.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Yeah.
Buffalo never even used their tight end. He's always looked good, but they never even used him. And they finally started using him.
Yeah. Logan Thomas, I think he got injured.
He
He,
got
fell
hurt,
off.
yeah.
So
You know who I'm going to predict next year?
Travis Kelce actually kind of been a dud too.
Next year, mark it down.
Okay.
Mo Alley Cox.
Mo Alley Cox.
Nah, they don't give enough plays. You know who's been disappointing on my team again? Like my team looks stacked.
Yeah.
When I drafted it. Is Waller. Has been absolutely disappointing.
Yeah, Waller's pretty well. Yeah, Waller's disappointing. Kelsey's disappointing.
Not as disappointing as Waller. Waller has the same amount of points as French fries.
So okay, Pat Mahomes has also been kind of a dud.
He's had big weeks though. That like
Yeah,
Even his big weeks were.
so
he had like 4
last
touchdown
week he
games.
was 3.5 points. Then the week before that he was 36 points. Week
Yeah.
before that he was 9, 11, 1, 20, 15, 34, 20, 32, 30. Like when I was getting 30, I'm like, yeah, this is why I got Pat Mahomes. This is why I bid huge on the auction league. And then all of a sudden he just fell off a freaking cliff.
The person who has Mahomes is still in first in our league,
I'm impressed by that guy.
but he also has Mixon.
If you could do a dirty trade right now,
Dirty trade.
who would you dirty trade? Who would you swap out? Who would you like get rid of right now on your starting roster?
Well, my starting roster has been decimated,
Yeah.
so I'd get rid of McCaffrey and somebody can have him on the IR.
Probably Sanders. my team, the only reason I'm where I'm at in fourth and probably going to make the playoffs is because of my receivers. After Henry went down, my running backs are garbage.
Yeah.
They haven't performed at all.
Oh, that's me to a T.
So,
I had Henry too. My whole team's garbage. I don't know how I hang on each week. I'm 9-3. Here's my roster: Mahomes, DJ Dallas, Mark Ingram, Mike Evans, Hunter Renfrow, Mark Andrews, Russell Gage. Now, I did have A.J. Dillon, and I did have Jarvis Landry, but they're off. I had Chris Carson, Derrick Henry. I had...
You're 9-3?
You ready?
Kareem Hunt.
Are you
I
ready?
don't know how I made it.
6-6. Started 4-0. 6-6. Stafford, Barkley, McCaffrey, Najee Harris, Stephon Diggs, Godwin, Cooper, Pittman, Waller. That was my team.
Pittman was good call.
Yeah, and I'm 6-6.
You would
Because Waller and McCaffrey and Barkley has been disappointing.
Yeah, you have a great 2019 team.
Yes.
Your 2019 team. I know Najee's rookie.
Najee
this year,
has been the best part
but
of it.
other than that, yeah. I had to trade for Najee too. I needed Najee in my other league. My other league I'm crushing, murdering people. It's great. Love my lineup. Oh, yeah. Anyway. All right, everyone, thanks so much for listening. Hit us up with some Scared Skellies. And if you, Homer Robertson, anyone else out there that listens to this and wants to ask us questions about fantasy football, let's do it. Ask us. Let's get rid of it.
I honestly don't know why more people don't ask us.
Yeah,
because they don't want to listen to
no,
what we have
because if we
do the
answer their
opposite.
question,
Just do the
they
opposite.
know what not to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go get Jonathan Taylor for next year.
Oh, man, I had Jonathan. Oh, yeah, he's good, too. I love him.
I'm not going to because I feel like I'm going to curse him if I put him on my main team.
Please do it.
So
Please do
my
it.
other two teams, I have them, and I'm winning. I'm already in the playoffs in those leagues. Thank you, Jonathan.
The man. Tell us who your guys' best player was that lurched you into the playoff spot. I don't know if that's even a word. And then also tell us the bad beat. Tell us your bad beat. I won the bad beat. I won 2. I had Jonathan Taylor they have a $50 bonus on Eric Madrid's league. Highest scoring one game performance by a player. That was Jonathan Taylor. Before that, it was Derrick Henry. And then I lost. You get the highest beat, not the highest blowout, but I lost. It was it was 179.8, and that was what his wife got, and mine was 179.6. So another $50 for that. Yes, and I'm not the commissioner.
You got $50 for losing?
For losing for getting the highest score in a
I think
loss.
you should have to pay $50.
The highest score in a loss. Yeah. Corey.
If that was me and I had won that $50, I'd put it back in the league.
Yeah, that would. Okay, no, it was with Chris Thornton. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great week. Go Seahawks. No, shut that. F them.
Go Colts.
Go Colts.
Go Eagles.
And go Eagles. Boo Seahawks.
Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy.